And as the year comes to a close, let's take a look at how the Rookie of the Year race is going. Still lots of games to go in the new year, but here's where the rookies rank right now. Right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
And the Cleveland starting five. And it's the Beast in at the power forward position. And for the Nets, and it's Captain Clutch in at the point. And Grant, both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well,
Wow! Watch out below.
Big finish.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Clock at 6. The kid, good on the baseline J.
Tremendous offensive execution. Just trying to get as many clean looks as possible.
Pass to Freak. Here's Jay. Here's Big Daddy. 10 points in his last outing.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the inside. Big Daddy's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fast break, Cleveland. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to James. The kid, Brooklyn with the board. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now, here is James. Defense right on him.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to ABC. Here's Jamison. To the paint. Tipped. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Captain Clutch's shot is good.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cleveland ball.
So the Nets making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Jordan's checked in for the Cavaliers. James outside. Down low. Here's Captain Clutch. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Cleveland calls timeout. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Here's Jordan. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Jackson outside. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Captain Clutch. Drives to the hoop, and he jams it home with authority.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is James. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Here's Freak. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Jackson. James, outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jordan. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nets with the lead. Jackson on the wing. Here's Big Daddy. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Big Daddy's shot is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the left wing. Here's Jordan. Here's James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Shooting for Cleveland. With one shot.
The Nets have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. For 3, Durant can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Cavs trailing. Here's Bull. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Cavaliers. Shooting 1.
Oh, it just drops your jaw at how big Bull is. His arms, they seem like they go on forever. And that helps him be a phenomenal shot blocker.
Count that one.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Nets out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Big Daddy in at the 4. So that's the lineup from Brooklyn.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Ooh, poked away. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
KBA, the Cavaliers steadily rebuilding since LeBron's departure. Their win percentage has climbed season over season. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, development takes time, patience, and understanding. But there's a clear vision of the process that we go through to become champions once again.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Jordan to the left side wing. Pass to Bull. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 7. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. Oh, my goodness! Whoa! B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Jamison. He buries it from three.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Out left to the wing. Here's Kemp. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And that one's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So the Nets making a switch here. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Pass to Jordan. Nails it from three. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's James, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
James, that's good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Big Daddy. Fires the three. And again, it's the Nets missing. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. ABC. Here's Freak. Check by James. Launches a three. Kemp, good. He's got 9.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Jackson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Bowl. Here's the kid. And it's blocked. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. It's picked off. Here's Captain Clutch. Give him 8. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. Inside, Bold. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Boyd. One time from the line.
Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Here's Captain Clutch. Check by James. Here's Freak. Bull grabs the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
In transition. Here's Freak. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Throw it down on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
That shot wide open. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting big shots, it's about getting good shots. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's James. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. And it's Big Daddy in at the center position. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Captain Clutch. Check by James. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Captain Clutch from deep. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. ABC.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Kemp can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Jordan's checked in for the Cavaliers. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
It's stolen by James. He goes up, tipped. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, whole punch.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Kemp. Check by James. Pass to Captain Clutch. Poke loose. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, my! Big time right there.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now when they need a spark the most.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And slam dunk by James.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Been foul. Number 12. That's his second personal. Team second.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Big Daddy. To the middle. Jamison. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Jordan. That one's good for 2. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
1:56 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Durant. Here's Jay. Check by James. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And it's Jay missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Out to the right wing. Here's D, and the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
It's stolen by James. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Nine seconds left in the third quarter. Here's cool hands. Sinks it. What range from downtown? And the Cavaliers lead by 10. And so it's Cleveland ending the quarter up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Jackson, and it's Captain Clutch in it to 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Cleveland has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Here we go. Here's Captain Clutch. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
From deep, Jordan. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly, he is not happy with the decision-making. Guys?
And Allie, thanks.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
He's got a clear path. Here's Big Daddy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, number 2.
He misses the free throw, and the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Good on the second one. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Out to the right wing. Here's Kemp. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's ABC with a rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. He gets it in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
He sneaks in off the baseline, then elevates for a 6th reverse jam.
Man, that was so pretty. Athletic basketball with a little showmanship mixed in.
Well, you know, coming off the baseline gives you the perfect setup for that reverse throwdown, and he took advantage of it.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Knocked away. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's Jackson. And the layup falls.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
From 12 feet, here's Captain Clutch. And the powerful one-handed slam.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
1:05 left in the fourth. Pass to the kid. Another shot. Here's Jamison. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's Kemp. Here's Captain Clutch. Offensive rebound. Count it!
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
First team.
Inside, the kid. Money!
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Shoot completed. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Freak can't hit.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. Cavaliers ball. In for the Cavaliers.
Allen finds Garland. So the Cavaliers take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.